Welcome to Dog Facts and Fun, where every fact hides a story of love. You ever wonder if your dog is truly happy, or if you're really doing a good job as their person? Here's the quiet truth your dog already knows. They show it in ways most people never notice. A gentle lean, a silent stare, a tail that moves just for you. In today's video, we'll uncover 10 unmistakable signs that you are a great dog owner, signs your dog secretly thanks you for every single day. Because dogs don't say, "I love you" in words. They write it in moments small, ordinary, but full of meaning. And once you learn to read those moments, you'll realize you've been doing far more right than you ever thought. Let's begin. Number 1. They greet you like homecoming is a miracle. You walk through the door, and suddenly the world changes. There's a thump of a tail against the floor, a rush of feet sliding across the tiles, a sparkle in their eyes that says without a single word, "You came back." And in that moment, everything else fades. Because, to your dog, you didn't just return. You proved once again that love always comes home. But here's the thing most people miss: that wild, joyous greeting. It's not just about excitement. Scientists have found that when a dog sees their person after time apart, both dog and human release a surge of oxytocin. That's the same hormone a mother feels when holding her newborn. It means this greeting isn't just habit. It's biology. It's attachment. It's trust wrapped in fur and paws. And if your dog was once abandoned or rescued or simply unsure of the world, this greeting becomes even more powerful. Because dogs who have been hurt don't celebrate just anyone. So when your dog runs to you like their whole body is smiling, it means something deep has healed. It means they've chosen you. It means you've done something rare. You've become the reason they feel safe enough to feel joy. You didn't just adopt a dog. You rebuilt a soul. And every tail wag is a thank you. Your dog doesn't know how to put into words, so they show it with movement, with closeness, with joy. To your dog, you're not just home. You are the feeling of coming home. And if that touches you, wait until you notice what they do next, when you stand still, and they do too. Number 2. They don't follow you. They mirror you. It starts small. You sit down, and they lie down nearby. You shift positions, and so do they. You stretch, and their back arches too. It feels like coincidence until it happens over and over. And then one day you realize they're not just nearby. They're in sync. Mirroring is one of the deepest forms of social bonding in the animal world. It means your dog isn't just watching you. They're aligning with you, emotionally, physically, quietly. It's something seen in close families, in bonded pairs, in those who feel deeply connected. And now your dog does it with you. It's more than loyalty. It's trust in motion. In the wild, dogs mirror their pack to stay safe, to stay together, to feel like part of something bigger than themselves. So when your dog mirrors you, not just where you go, but how you sit, how you breathe, how you rest, they're not being clingy. They're being family. For older dogs especially, this behavior shows up when they feel completely secure. When there's no need to guard, no need to search, no need to guess. Just a quiet presence echoing yours. And for rescues, mirroring often appears when they've finally dropped their guard. It's their way of saying, "I'm not just watching you anymore. I belong here now." You see, dogs don't copy those they fear. They copy those they trust. So, the next time you catch your dog lying the same way you do, or exhaling deeply after you do, don't laugh it off. That's not just behavior. That's love silently expressed through rhythm. They don't want to be near you. They want to be like you. And if that doesn't make your heart melt, just wait. Because what they do next when the world goes quiet might change the way you see sleep forever. Number 3. They sleep right next to you, even if it's less comfy. You've seen it 100 times. A perfectly good dog bed sitting just a few feet away, soft, warm, untouched. And where's your dog, curled against your leg, pressed into your back, wedged beside you on a mattress clearly not made for two? It doesn't look comfortable. It probably isn't. But to them, it's perfect. Because dogs don't choose comfort over connection. They choose connection even if it means cramping your legs all night long. When a dog sleeps beside you, they're doing something they rarely do in the wild. They're letting their guard down. In sleep, they're vulnerable. They can't defend, can't run, can't protect. So choosing to rest beside you means one thing: they trust you enough to let go. And science confirms what we feel. A 2024 study published in Scientific Reports found that when dogs and their humans sleep near each other, their heart rhythms actually begin to sync. Their breathing slows to match yours. Their body regulates with yours. They're not just next to you, they're connected to you from the inside out. It's especially profound for senior dogs or rescues. For them, deep sleep isn't automatic. It takes time, safety, repetition, and when they finally curl up beside you, belly exposed, legs twitching in dreams, it means they've stopped surviving and started belonging. You became their rhythm, their heartbeat, their home. So next time you find yourself on the edge of the bed, half covered by fur, unable to move, don't push them away. Smile, because your presence is their peace. And if you think that's love, wait until the day they bring you something. Something strange, something soggy, something that says more than words ever could. Number 4. They bring you toys or socks or something they know you didn't ask for. It might be a tattered old tennis ball, a favorite plush toy, a single slipper, or maybe something more mysterious, a sock that's definitely not yours, a half-eaten stick, a leaf from the garden you just swept. You didn't ask for it. But there it is, right at your feet, offered with pride and a wag. To some it looks like mischief, but to your dog, it's a gift. In the canine world, sharing possessions isn't casual. It's intimate. It means this is mine, and now it's yours too. Puppies bring food scraps to those they bond with. Wolves drop fresh kills at the feet of pack members they value. And your dog. They're offering what matters to them, even if it smells like laundry. For rescues, this gesture is everything. Dogs who once hoarded scraps out of fear now place things in your hands. Not because they want to trade, but because they finally feel safe enough to give. And here's the secret. It's not about the object. It's about the moment, the eye contact, the tail low but wagging, the way they wait for your reaction like a child offering their drawing to a parent. They're not showing off. They're showing trust. It means you've created something bigger than a home. You've built a bond. So next time you step on a squeaky toy in the dark, try not to sigh. That soggy mess might just be your dog's way of saying, "You matter to me." Because when dogs give, they give with their whole heart. And when they expose something even more vulnerable, their belly or their neck, they're not being cute. They're giving you something far more sacred. Number 5. They show you their belly or their neck. It happens when you least expect it. You're sitting on the couch, maybe lost in thought, when suddenly your dog flops over beside you. Belly up, paws in the air. Head tilted just enough to reveal the soft, exposed underside of their throat. It looks playful, harmless, almost goofy. But to a dog, that posture is sacred. The belly and the neck are where every vital organ lives. In nature, they're never shown without caution. These are the areas animals guard with their lives. And when your dog chooses to reveal them fully freely, they're not asking for a rub. They're showing you who they trust most in the world. In canine behavior, this is called social surrender. It's a moment when a dog says without words, "You can hurt me, but I know you won't." That level of trust can't be trained or forced. It's built slowly over time through safety, consistency, presence. Especially in rescue dogs, this posture might take months, even years, to appear. And when it does, it's not just a behavioral milestone, it's a silent declaration of love. You became their safe place, their protector, their chosen person. And here's the part we sometimes miss. If you reach down too quickly or rub too hard, you might break that moment. Because sometimes they're not inviting touch, they're inviting you to notice. So pause. Let them know you see it. Honor it. Because in their world, this isn't just affection, it's vulnerability wrapped in trust. They're not asking you to pet them. They're letting you in. And as powerful as that is, what happens when the world feels scary, loud, and overwhelming, and your dog turns to you not for safety, but to help you calm them down? Number 6. They lick you, especially during storms. It's late. Thunder rolls in the distance. Maybe it's fireworks, or just heavy rain rattling the windows. You feel your dog tremble under the table, then crawl toward you. And just when you whisper, "It's okay," they start licking your hand. Slow, steady, insistent. It's not random. Licking for dogs is instinct. As puppies, they lick their mother's mouth to ask for food, for safety, for reassurance. As adults, they don't outgrow the need, they just shift the meaning. When they lick you, they're not just soothing themselves. They're inviting you into their world of comfort. And during moments of fear or uncertainty, licking becomes their language. Science tells us it triggers the release of endorphins, the body's natural stress relief. It calms their heart, slows their breath. It's their way of saying, "I'm scared, but I know you make things better." But here's the deeper truth most people miss. Sometimes they lick not because they need comfort, but because you do. Dogs sense human emotion with startling accuracy. Studies show they recognize our tone of voice, our facial expressions, even subtle shifts in heart rate. So when your dog licks you during those quiet, uneasy moments, it may not be about them at all. It might be their way of giving you what you've always given them: peace. It's a soft, wordless exchange, an act of love born from deep attunement. They're not cleaning you. They're holding space for you the only way they know how. And if you've ever wondered whether your dog truly feels connected to you, just wait until they choose to say nothing at all and simply sit beside you in stillness, breathing in rhythm with your calm. Number 7. They choose stillness beside you. There's no bark, no tail thump, no play bow or eager paw. Just quiet. You're reading a book, folding laundry, maybe staring out the window with your morning tea, and your dog is simply there, not asleep, not restless, just resting near you, doing nothing at all. To some, that might feel like background noise, but to your dog, this is sacred. Because stillness for a dog is never neutral. It's either caution or contentment. And when they choose to rest near you in silence, it means their nervous system feels safe in your presence. You've become their anchor, their ground, the one being who makes stillness feel like peace, not vulnerability. It's a kind of unspoken companionship that doesn't need eye contact or touch, just breath and nearness and time. And for older dogs, this behavior deepens. As energy fades and the need for activity gives way to presence, sitting beside you becomes more than habit. It becomes ritual. A daily vow: wherever you are, I want to be close. Rescues do this too once trust is built. After months of pacing or hiding or keeping their distance, one day, They just settle. Near your feet. Against your chair. No fuss. No need. That moment, quiet as it is, roars with meaning. Because dogs don't stay near those they merely tolerate. They stay near those who make them feel whole. And as powerful as that silent bond is, there's one place where your dog shows their love in a way that's impossible to miss when the day begins, and they're the first to find you. Number 8. They wake you with a nose or a paw. Before the sun rises. Before your alarm sounds. Before the coffee even brews. There it is, a soft nudge against your arm. A warm nose pressing into your hand, or a gentle paw tapping your chest like a question. You open your eyes, and there's your dog watching you, waiting, not demanding, just connecting. It's easy to assume they want breakfast or a walk or to go outside. And maybe they do. But underneath that routine is something deeper. Dogs are creatures of rhythm. They notice our patterns, our habits, our breath in the dark. And when they wake you this way, gently, intentionally, it's not just about needs, it's about relationship. They missed you. Even if you were only asleep for a few hours, your absence was felt. And now, with the first light breaking and the world still quiet, they choose to start their day with you. This gesture is even more profound in dogs with anxiety or rescues who once feared touch. Because initiating contact, especially in moments of vulnerability like early morning, shows not just comfort, but connection. They're not waiting for you to lead. They're meeting you in the moment. And if your dog greets you this way every morning, it's more than habit. It's a ritual of reassurance. A whispered reminder that love doesn't need grand gestures, just presence. Because for them, the best part of every day is the very beginning, when they know you're still theirs. And while mornings are filled with movement, the act that comes next is surprisingly still. Because when your dog lets you groom them, it's not about cleanliness, it's about something far more emotional. Number 9. They let you groom them, even if they hate it. Your dog sees the brush, or the ear wipes, or the nail clippers. And in that moment, their ears might lower just a bit. Their tail might pause. But then, they stay. Maybe they sigh. Maybe they give you that long, patient look. But they let you do it. And that choice to stay speaks volumes. Because grooming for dogs isn't just hygiene, it's history. In the wild, grooming is a behavior reserved for the most trusted members of a pack. It's intimate, vulnerable. A moment when one creature places their comfort, even their body, in the hands of another. When your dog lets you comb their tangled fur, clean their ears, lift a paw to trim the nails. They're not just tolerating it. They're allowing you into their most sensitive spaces. Not because they enjoy it, but because they trust you more than they fear the process. And science backs this up. Studies show that gentle physical contact during grooming increases oxytocin, the bonding hormone, and reduces cortisol, the hormone tied to stress and fear. So while you think you're just brushing out the knots, your dog's brain is quietly soaking in calm connection and safety. For rescue dogs, this moment is even more meaningful. Many come with touch trauma, flinching at hands, freezing at restraint. So when they stay still, even when unsure, it means healing has begun. And it's you who made that possible. They don't enjoy the brush, but they do trust the hand that holds it. And if that level of quiet cooperation stirs something in your heart, just wait for the final sign. It doesn't come with a wag, or a bark, or even a glance. It comes with sound, a language just for you. Number 10. They talk, not bark. It's late at night. The house is quiet. You say something out loud, not even to them, and from across the room you hear it. A low rumble, a soft murph, maybe a snort, a sigh, a tiny, almost human hum. You look over and there they are, relaxed eyes, half closed, tail barely moving. They weren't asking for anything. They were simply answering. Because some dogs bark for attention, but others, they talk. To you, with you, in their own quiet, chosen way. These are the grumbles when you get off the couch, the soft yawn huffs when you laugh too loud, the little chirps when you open a snack they're convinced is for them. It's not about demand, it's about relationship, and it means they feel seen. This kind of vocalizing, especially in older dogs, is incredibly personal. It doesn't happen with strangers. It doesn't happen in fear. It happens in comfort, in deep connection, in that sacred space where your energy, your presence, your voice has become part of their rhythm. Some researchers call it social vocalization. Some just call it personality. But if you've ever had a dog comment on your day or sigh when you sigh or respond to your muttering with their own version of a reply, you know better. They're not talking to fill the silence. They're talking to be with you. And when they do, you don't need to speak their language. Because in those sounds, odd, soft, silly as they may be, your dog is saying something unmistakable. I know you. I love you. I'm happy here. And that more than any trick or training is the ultimate sign that you've done something deeply, beautifully right. You started this video wondering one thing, am I doing this right? And now maybe you see the answer was never hidden. It was in the way your dog runs to you like joy itself, in the stillness beside your chair, in the messy toy at your feet, in every glance, every sigh, every quiet moment that says, I'm okay now because of you. These 10 signs aren't random habits. They are the unspoken language of love. They are how dogs say thank you without ever needing to speak. Because you didn't just give them food or shelter. You gave them peace. You gave them safety. You gave them a home that feels like coming home. And that makes you more than a good dog owner. It makes you chosen. So take a moment tonight. Watch your dog breathe. Feel the rhythm. And know in your bones you're doing something truly beautiful. If one of these signs reminded you of your own pup, I'd love to hear your story in the comments. What moment told you they finally trusted you? And if you found this video comforting, stay with us. In our next one, we'll look at the subtle ways dogs try to comfort you even when you don't realize you need it. Because love goes both ways. And dogs, they always know first.